feeling good, and I think I'll probably leave camp earlier in the morning if there's not a cute little deer drinking Perk's pee to distract me. I really want to go see the Titanic. Like, they have subs that'll go down there. It's like 50 grand a piece. And I wonder, like, as time goes by, I suppose that price will increase. But I don't know. I guess if there's less to see, maybe it'll drop, or with time, because time is of the essence before it just completely degrades away. It is hot today. Perk said his thermometer was reading above 100, like 102, so whew, sweating. Even though I'm drenched in pouring sweat and baking on the side of this mountain right now, I have to say that today, if I get to camp, and I haven't seen any snow yet, and I don't think I will, but it'll be the third full day that I haven't had to see or step on any snow. So I'm not saying that I prefer the heat, I'm just saying there is a sunny side to it, and that's not dealing with the snow. I saw there was a water source in like half a mile, so I was hoping to get to it and, like, you know, chill out in the shade, put my feet in it, get out of this heat for a minute, but no shade. So now I'm toting a bunch of water up a hill in hopes that somewhere in this barren land there is shade. And it is pretty. It's like there are so many trees in this section. I mean, they're all around me, but there's still just no shade. It's like the desert and the Joshua trees have morphed, but still don't do much for you. I arrived at this campsite. There's Perk's stuff. But where is he? Well, I hope a bear didn't get him. What's up, dude? Wanna do some push-ups for me? You gonna run? Oh, there's the push-ups, 1 and 2. So, this moth that's on Perk's hat, who I found, by the way, did not get eaten by a bear, just got defecated upon. I think we're gonna cut our losses with today and just kind of take our time. It is so hot. Like, I'm not even sure that it was this actual temperature hot in the desert. And I reckon it was, but maybe I was used to it. I don't know. But we're just taking our time, kind of shade hopping, and there's this awesome creek that we're gonna stick our feet in and kind of chill out. Dibs just caught up, like right this moment. Yay! Here we are at the top of this hill. Finally whooped it. I peed on it. Someone has jokes. We set up near the water so that we can, you know, drink a lot while we're here, camel up, and get more in the morning. And I read some notes on Gut Hooks on the app about this campsite having deer absconding. Perk's laughing. Yeah, tracking people's stuff, like, I don't know, being taken by deer, trekking poles, and yeah, so we kind of laughed, but there actually is another hiker camped out just a little tiny piece away, and I heard him hollering at a deer. Then I heard it gallop, if you will, down the path. Oh, is that a here? We have all of our belongings inside our tents, and that way they won't be taken away by the deer who's apparently collecting hiking gear. Although I kind of want to leave something out just to watch it tote it off. Luckily, no deer got away with our belongings last night, but apparently they were sniffing all around our tents last night. And if it had been a bear, it'd have ate me, because I certainly didn't hear any of that happening. Frisky little deer around here. Glad that we're leaving with all of our things. Within the next 1/10 of a mile or so, should be coming up on the halfway point. It's pretty exciting. You got it?
I believe I got enough photographs.
Okay. Oh my god, my leg got tired. Did you find your wallet?
Yeah, that was a miracle.
Oh my gosh.
I called all over Sears.
Perk is deciding how to pose for his halfway mile mark photo.
So that might even be a good video.
Left my information in the post.
Today we passed a geyser and like boiling lake. I think it's in Lassen Volcanic National Park once we enter that area, so got some stuff to look forward to. Alright. So in reading further notes on the geyser in Guthook's app, it's not actually a geyser, but apparently it steams impressively, so definitely gonna do the 0.2 to 0.3 side trail. Well, we're in the national park, even though somehow I managed to miss the sign. Park says I stopped right by it. Go figure. But just a little bit and we'll get to this terminal geyser that's not a geyser. Y'all, it is boiling right there. Literally. This is so cool.
And what was the temperature?
190.2, and I had to abort.
Because your hand was gonna melt off.
Yeah.
I'm doing something a little crazy today. So, past couple days, I did like a 19 point something yesterday, and then I think like a 14 point something into Chester the day before. So the last 2 days have both been under 20 miles, and had to go into Chester to resupply, so that makes sense. Now, for any of you who are thinking about through hiking in the future, when I say that 14 miles and 19 miles, when I say those are low mileage days, don't freak out. You know, if you're like, I can't even do 5 without, you know, getting exhausted, because this is something, those mileages even are mileages that you build up to. So they're low mileages once you've done it. Once you're halfway through a trail, you should be able to do more than 14 miles per day. So don't fret about that. I know that we're gonna really have to start upping the mileage and getting our bodies, you know, acclimated to that. And Perk's been talking about wanting to do a 24-hour challenge, so it's really his fault. But we're doing a 24-hour challenge starting this morning, and it's about 6:30 now. from whatever time we take our first step onto the trail, we have 24 hours from that moment to do as many miles as we can. How are you feeling about this perk?
Not great. I was up at 4.
Stressing over it?
Yep.
Oh gosh.
Having some loose poops.
My record on the Appalachian Trail was 33 miles. I know Perk's done 30 point something out here. And Mac Man is also joining us for this challenge. So he's Thomas Man on YouTube. He's from the Czech Republic and is also vlogging out here. How are you feeling, Mac Man?
I'm tired already.
This is more mental than physical, I think, knowing that I'm going to be moving my legs for 24 hours, except for little short breaks or whatever, you know, and wanting to make as big of miles as I can is kind of, you know, something I have to think about for 24 hours. Let's go. She's so pretty. Already starting out with distractions this morning. She's trying to sabotage us. This reminds me of NASCAR because we have many laps to go, but in each lap we still have to make good time, and you kind of want to go to sleep while it's going on. One hour in. Still feel good. Still moving this uphill mess, but one river crossing, and Perk and MacMan and I are together right now. We have passed the 2-hour mark and still feeling good. I think most of the uphill for the day is behind us. Well, significant uphill anyway. Apparently there might be a longer water carry in this stretch, so that might make things interesting, but MacMan is in the lead, and I just left my trekking poles behind when I went pee. It was probably only like 0.1, but that's a quarter of a mile added on for no reason other than carelessness. Is ibuprofen a performance enhancing drug? No. No, okay. The food that I have for today is probably a little heavy, but try to get some things that were like morale boosters, like these little squeeze deals and some avocados and jerky. I am beginning hour 4 and I have done 8 miles on the dot with all the pee breaks and stopping for water and etc., leaving my trekking poles. Alright, I've got 10 miles logged and it is 10:30, I believe. So less than 4 hours. So it is 10:52 and there goes a deer running off. It scared me. Aw, I think it's a mom and 2 fawns. I am in the lead now. Not that it's really a race, just a race with yourself. Our only complaint is the lack of water and of course the exposed terrain. You know, heat, a lot of heat, low amount of water, you know, doesn't make for whatever. It's been 5 hours and I'm at 13.3, which is not wonderful. Thundering. Don't rain on me. Great. Why does rain make the ground smell good? Or the air smell good? It's like when it hits the ground, it releases an aroma. Like, what is that? And why does it smell so good? I still hadn't seen anybody, so they're all still behind me somewhere. I hope somebody catches up soon, just to, you know, because misery loves company. I have to say, this is only the second time on trail that I've had to put on, well, on the Pacific Crest Trail, that I've had to put on a raincoat because of the rain. It's really cool walking through these pines and stuff, especially since it's like sprinkling rain. I don't know, dimly lit. I keep waiting for the headless horseman to pop out somewhere though. And if a horse comes trotting down the trail, I might grab my pants. So I just passed a southbounder named Wayfarer, and he said that basically my next water I can get is about, I don't know, 10 miles. It's halfway or so between here and 22 miles where there's supposedly a cache. But he said the cache was dry as of yesterday, so probably still dry. He said that the place that's between here and the cache is like, he said, a side trail from hell, that it takes a long time to get down in there and get water and get back out. I'm carrying like 3 liters right now, and my capacity is 3.7. I really don't want to carry more than that. So he said there's a cow pond just after the water tank, like 2 miles, so that'd take me 24 miles on 3 liters. I don't know that that's a good idea, but since it's been so shady and I have been drinking a lot today, I might just go for that. I'm a little hill right now, but there aren't many of these, so that's good.
Check this out. These nice folks right here, so sweet. They, in this dry stretch of water, they had some packs of water in their vehicle, just extra, and some snacks and stuff that they're leaving out for everyone else coming along.
Hopefully Spoon, Perk, and MacMan behind me will get some pick-me-ups out of what those folks left. But thank y'all so much if you're watching this. And I mean, I'm just still in disbelief. I mean, they even gave me a Starbucks instant Via. So, I mean, that's like gold. And just like that, I have done 30 miles officially on the Pacific Crest Trail. This is my first 30-miler day, and I'm really excited. If I keep up this pace, which, I mean, let's be real, I don't think I can, but that would be a 60-mile day. That'd be crazy. I mean, I'll be happy to get 50. I'll be happy to get 40. I'm happy about 30. I think the squirrels are trying to torture me because this looks like a little mini piece of fried chicken to me. Or maybe like fried chicken with a shrimp tail or something. I don't know. There is a whole buffet here. Oh. That might be the fattest chipmunk I've ever seen. I don't know if I'm getting delirious or a second wind. I think it's too early for delirium, so I'm gonna go with second wind. Murr. Murr. You have a pretty view here on this mountain you live on. It's beautiful. I have officially hiked 34 miles today, which means I have beaten my personal record of 33 that I reached on the Appalachian Trail. So even if I didn't hike another mile tonight, I'd be proud, but I'm gonna keep hiking. I'm not in love with these black clouds all above me. Still getting sprinkled on. There's lightning kind of going on all around me, but I'm up here on this ridge area. It's kind of like a plateau area, and I mean pretty open, but it's like being in my tent isn't going to save me from the lightning, so might as well walk in it. But it is messing with my head a little bit, and you know, I don't know, maybe I'll run faster because of it. Well, these guys like to scare the crap out of me. Those were cows, and I thought a bear was there, but it's just cows. That's good. I just want to say that you're looking at the newest member of the 40 Miler Club. I just whooped 40 miles by 10:30 p.m. I'm pretty excited. And to celebrate, I think I'm gonna change the batteries in my headlamp, even though the moon is out now and I might not need it that much. And change my socks, you know, to celebrate 40 miles. I can feel myself kind of starting to slow down, especially after that last break. My feet were hurting pretty good. But I'm still going. I am getting pretty sleepy. Alright, here's the cow pond. It looks absolutely disgusting. Of course, it's a cow pond. I will get some of this for emergency use only. I've been wondering about the guys and where they are and everything, and I hadn't heard from anybody. But Perk just texted me, and he is like 6.3 miles behind me. So, man, I'm glad that somebody's still trucking. I don't know, it just makes me feel good, like knowing if I fall out, somebody will come behind me. Y'all, it is 2:50 in the morning, and I have officially hit 50 miles. Oh my goodness. It feels so good. Not sure that I can pull 60, but I'm gonna get as close as I can. I just passed J-Man, and I haven't seen him since, like, at the beginning of the Sierras, since we came down from Kearsarge Pass together, but he was sleeping, and he heard me come by, and he was like, 24-hour challenge? And I was like, yep. And he was like, Dixie? And I was like, yep, I can't stop now, though. This is my feet walking mile 1400 because I can't find the mile marker. So 1400, I guess the 24-hour challenge is a good reason to not actually see the marker. 54 miles in, and I am literally running right now. Well, as best I can without falling on my face on a rock. Oh, I want a 60 so bad. All right, it's getting down to the grind here. I've been 56 and a half. I have 2 hours left. Oh, I want to try to go ahead and just make it all the way to the road to Bernie, which I think will be a little over 61, but let's not be greedy. Let's get to 60 first. I'm a 60 miler. Oh my gosh. Okay, but I gotta keep going to see how much I can get before the time's up. I've got like 40 something minutes left. Wow, I look like such a dork, but it doesn't matter. I'm a dorky 60 miler, and I'm proud of it. Holy crap-a-moly. Woo! Lord have mercy. My feet finally really hurt a lot. Like my left foot, I'm pretty sure the skin is raked off of my big toe. I think so. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to look at my feet. It's gonna be interesting to lay down for a couple hours and then stand up. I'm shuffling now. Doing the hiker shuffle. So this is the road to Bernie, which means I've been 61.1 miles. Problem is, there's still time left in the challenge, so I'm about to cross the road like an idiot and keep walking down the trail. It's not a 24-hour challenge if I don't hike all 24 hours, right? Oh, I can't believe I'm doing this extra piece. I just don't want to feel like I didn't complete it. It's a little over the top, but you got to. I have never been so happy to hear my alarm go off. It just went off, and I am at 62 miles flat for this 24-hour challenge. Challenge complete. Back at the road. Can't check in yet, so I'm running errands instead. People in this town are gonna think I'm on drugs or something. No, I'm just sleep depriving.